All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and all down and rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. Alright, so I just want to do a short lesson of how alone the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And this is going to be a Wars and Rumors of Wars update. And Lord Willis, brothers, can see on the screen, I have this article here from the Daily Express USA. And it says, World on the brink as Taiwan admits U.S. troops are now stationed on Chinese border. Alright, so this is, further escalating that situation, which will happen sooner rather than later. China going into Taiwan, which now they're saying the Taiwan government or whatever is saying that yeah, they could possibly invade by the year 2027, which they said that what 2 years ago, 3 years ago, yeah, 2 years or 3 years from now. What was through 2000? What? Cause this has been since 2021 or 2022. Um, you know, it's been talks about them invading them. All right, Chinese invading Taiwan. So they said that like 2 or 3 years ago. It's gonna take maybe about 2 or 3 years in China to invade. It's gonna be sooner than that. Possibly it could be this year or early next year. Possibly after the Passover. All right, possibly. All right, we just gotta sit back, watch, wait, and see. But it says Taiwan has officially confirmed the presence of U.S. troops stationed on its island in Taiwan Straits permanently, a development that could further escalate the mounting tensions with China. Right, so Babylon has officially put soldiers over there. All right, and why are they over there? Why do you think they're over there? They're over there to protect Taiwan. All right, and why the scriptures say he's a proud man, neither keepeth at home. All right, because this devil's always in somebody else's business, man. That has nothing to do with him. Meanwhile, you're worried about them, but the homeless rate is on the rise here. There's all type of videos coming out of people saying how they can't afford this, they can't afford that, how bad the economy, but then yet you're worried about the Chinese. I mean, it's like the people of Taiwan protecting and saving them. All right, and that's what's going to cause ultimately civil unrest here, because the people are going to get fed up. All right, that you handing all this money out to all these other places, all these other countries, and spending all this money protecting them, but then people in your own country are starving, literally starving. All right, losing their jobs while you're worried about that, and ultimately that's going to cause civil unrest. Now Trump saying that the 2024 election is rigged, then why is he running? Why? See, that shows all this is just a big joke and a big game. All right. But it says, that's a whole other story though. It says the National Defense Authorization Act passed in 2023, because it doesn't matter who's going to be the next president or whatever. All right, prophecy is going to continue. Prophecy is going to happen like they're supposed to happen, and civil unrest, famine, more people losing their job, violence in the streets. All right, that's going to continue to happen. Why? Because it's prophecy. All right, so it doesn't matter which one of them is in office. I just saw this about Donald Trump down there. And it's another article that said. Matter of fact, let me go back to it. That's all let's go back to the front page of the Drudge. That's all I really need to read to this article. So yeah, they got troops on the border. Babylon is sending in the troops, and also what is it? France. I think they've admitted that they're putting troops in Ukraine, and Slovakia brothers. Russia just did heavy. I think it was 44 missiles dropped on Ukraine. All right, because they just came out and admitted, France just came out and admitted that they just sent troops over there that way. All right, the French government, which is a part of the beast, which is a part of NATO, all right, or the EU, all right, just admitted that they sent troops in there. So we're already in World War III. All right, we're already in World War III. Now it's troops from the beast, or troops from the NATO and the EU are fighting against Russia. So it's already started. Which ultimately we know the beast is ultimately going to turn on America. The NATO nations are ultimately going to turn on America and shoot missiles on. But you got that going on as well. France sending troops in to help fight the Ukrainians fight against the Russians. All right, and again, this is the front page of the Drudge. It says Beijing ready to invade Taiwan by 2027, which again they said in 2022 or 2021 they were saying it could be 2 years, 2 or 3 more years before they invade. All right, they don't know when they're gonna. They don't know when they're gonna do it. They could do it again after the Passover, later on this year, early next year. It says 32 warplanes around islands. They got 32 warplanes surrounded around Taiwan. The Chinese do. All right. I'm gonna have to go back and type in about Russia. Matter of fact, it probably do. Salaki brothers. So you got that going on between Taiwan and Russia and Taiwan. Which now the U.S. is they've been in now they're full force involved. They've sent troops over that way. All right. Um, Slovakia. What was I gonna type in? Oh yeah. All right. Ukraine war. Ukraine war live update. Russia launches large strike on Ukraine capital. Ukraine downs 31 missiles from Putin forces as 10 injured. 10 injured. Latest. I'm thinking they saying they blocked them, which that's a lie. All right, they didn't block shit. They don't have the. But that's again that's another story. But that's a lie. It's like it. Ukraine war. Russia missiles attack targets. Russia launches missile attack on Ukraine capital. Ukraine war briefing missile attack on Kyiv after Zelensky calls for more air defense. Kyiv attack. People continue to suffer and die. War in Ukraine. Update March 21st, which is today. Wave of Russian missiles strike Ukraine. Kyiv wounded more than 10. All right, and let's do this too real quick. Okay, this is Russian spy chief claims France plans to send 2,000 soldiers to Ukraine. NATO allies could command 60,000 strong forces in Ukraine. France already preparing some 2,000 troops for Ukraine, Russia claims. France denies Russian claims plans to send 2,000 troops to Ukraine. France prepares to send 2,000 troops to Ukraine. So who's lying? Who's telling the truth? Well, they're already over there. Because the Ukrainians, so they already been taken out. So you better believe there's already the West forces, all right, them different NATO and EU countries forces already over there. So yeah, this just continues to escalate, man, up until the third will come. Like the Lord said, the third will come quickly, which it is coming. All this is to build up to the Third World War. All the major players are involved. All right. So it's right around the corner. So that means what? The Karagma has to be right around the corner as well. All right. Slack it, brothers. St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. And he sat upon the Mount of Olives. The disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when should these things be, and what should be the signs of thy coming, and the end of the world, the end of Esau's world, the end of his Ion, the end of his reign of terror. Alright? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come on my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See then that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, right? But the end is not yet because the Karagma has to come to pass. Before the Third World War can fully come to pass, the Karagma has to come to pass. But we're already in World War III. Like I said, the major players are already involved, all right? Different NATO nations, Russia, China, the U.S., they're already involved. So, um, yeah, we're already in the Third World War, man. All right, now we're just waiting for the missiles to be launched. All right, so with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. Lord, well, I wasn't too all over the place. Kind of just put it together on the fly. All praises, honor, and glory to our great powers. Yeah, the great powers of the Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians. All right, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekah Kodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you, brothers that push this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.